How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to the podcast. Today's going to be a little bit different. I'm actually here in the gym doing a cardio podcast with Alyssa.
Hi.
Or as you know her on Instagram, Apple Pie Holder.
Hi.
So, how's it been? Are we doing fasted cardio right now? I know I'm doing fasted cardio.
I got my fasted cardio. It's super exciting. Having a great time already. 3 minutes in.
I know. So you've been on this cut for a little bit now. How's it been going? I mean...
What is it, 12, 13 weeks now? 12 weeks? 12 weeks. It's going well. Really ready to be done.
And when we're talking about cutting and just the overall taking it to that next level, I think a lot of people might have that misconception that, oh, when I'm in the gym and I'm just working out and I'm losing weight, that's one thing. But you've taken it to another level to where you're not just losing weight, but you're now starting to see the definition and all the work that you put in. How is that step from just your average gym goer?
Well, that's a good question. It's hard. It's a lot harder, I think, than people realize because, you have to do something completely different from what you're used to doing. So I was never used to doing any kind of cardio at all, not even like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So now that I'm doing, 45 minutes in the morning, I'm going to start 45 minutes at night real quick. It's a lot, and you have to completely adjust your diet, and your mindset has to be completely different also. So, overall it's been a really good experience. It's been hard. Mentally, it's been really hard the last couple weeks. Especially once you start, actually cutting and people start noticing. You either get a lot of, really positive, oh my God, good for you.
Yeah.
Or you get a lot of haters. And I went through a weird, week where I just got a lot of hate mail for it. It was weird. But then last week I had a lot of positive people.
Yeah, and I kind of wanted to ask you about that too. I did a podcast about finding your motivation, and it did seem like you were getting a lot of hate. How do you, not that you have to put anybody on blast or you have to go into detail, but
I will.
But how do you push past that? Because for any regular gym goer, they might feel self-defeated at time to time, but I'm sure they're not getting to anybody in their DMs.
No, I feel I got a lot of weirdos. Honestly, this is gonna sound absolutely ridiculous. Usually I'll just call Sofina and I'll be like, dude, guess what's just happening to me right now? And the first couple times I was upset about it, crying, dude, I can't believe, who is this fucker? I screenshotted the picture and I was like, you're following this asshole. Who is this guy? He goes to our gym or, whoever it was. But, I just gotta, a lot of times she'll remind me or my husband will remind me, these people are just, kind of just jealous, I guess,
Yeah.
The thing is, I've had this muscle the whole time. It's not like it's new, but I just have had a couple layers of fat on top of it.
Yeah.
And it's frustrating because these people don't see me. Well, they do my social media. 4 o'clock in the morning on the stairs, noon, crying on the stairs.
Yeah.
And I made a big old post on my Facebook, going to family functions or trying to do stuff with my son outside of the house. A lot of stuff revolves around food, and I can't eat whatever I want right now. So, you're going to find me in my car eating my cold chicken and asparagus or whatever while everyone's at Chuck E. Cheese eating pizza.
Yeah.
It's just...
And that's a hard part with the cut. I know that my first time around, I could speak on that going to family events or anything like that,
Dude.
where there's food and you literally have your own meal packed.
Or a couple, because you're going to be there all day.
Yeah, and family can sometimes be harder than strangers because they're like, hey, why don't you want this lasagna, that grandma cooked?
Oh, yeah.
And it's I'm fine with my chicken breasts.
Yeah, I'm cool, thank you. And it's really hard trying to explain what you're doing to somebody who is not in the fitness, industry, if you will, or who is, in good shape or anything like that. Or I've noticed older people, like my grandma, is so not stoked that she's like, why?
They don't get it,
Are you getting money for it? Or, So, a lot of people don't understand. It's not that I want to go on stage to be judged or whatever, have someone just judge all my flaws, but I just want to show, hey, look at what I've done.
Well, it's the hard work that you put in And like you said, those layers of fat that once they get peeled away, it's revealing all the work that you put in.
Right. And I've been lifting for a couple of years now, so
Yeah.
I've never gone on an extreme cut like this. Well, not an extreme cut, but, I've never gone on.
Much more extreme than any other diet that you've done
Correct.
previous.
Correct. I've never been this low in body fat before.
And what percentage are you sitting at right now? I saw the post that you put, but I can't read that jargon. Like I felt like I was looking at a doctor's prescription.
I know, right? I was at 14.5.
Oh, nice.
I think I'm at 13.9 right now.
For women, for any women out there listening, what's a healthy body fat percentage? Because I think for men in bodybuilding, they go for like 4 or 5.
So if you're not, so that's a good question also. It really depends on your goals, and normally, if you're not like an athlete or anything, I would think about 15 is average, is comfortable.
Yeah.
Anything over that, you probably gotta, hey. I think on average, though, real talk is probably 30.
Yeah.
I don't want to be a dick or anything, but I've noticed.
30% body
I'd
fat.
say, well, the thing is also your height to weight,
Yeah.
How tall you are, probably gonna have a little more fat on you.
So it's going to vary from body type to body type.
For me, because I'm so short, comfortably, like 18, like an off season for me,
Yeah. So when you do get back, well, I'd like to get back onto the cut, but when you get off of the cut, you're going to try to aim to stay like 18%-ish.
That's gonna be the goal, because right now, I'm at like a high 13. I'm probably gonna get to real shit high 10s, like 10.5
Yeah.
come the day, but
Because I feel like a lot
it's not
of
maintainable.
Yeah, a lot of people on social media, they see these images of like fitness figures and they're just shredded,
Yeah,
and that's a hard body type
Yeah.
to maintain.
yeah, it's really hard.
But then there's
Especially-
also this subculture with, I don't want to say like the thick fit people, but
yeah.
where it's like you're happy
Yeah.
because you're eating some food.
I'll be happy with 1,800 calories a day.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like you're eating some food, you're still able to lift heavy weight in the gym and live a healthy, active lifestyle.
Which is good. That's the goal. I mean, I think unless you have a show or something coming up,
Yeah.
I don't really think it's necessary to be fucking 13% year round. Excuse my
Yeah.
language, but
No, I'll put explicit on this podcast. Like anytime.
anytime
you
apple
see-
pie's on here.
Yeah. Anytime you see apple pie holder on this podcast, just know there might be some F-bombs.
Probably a few.
Yeah.
I'm working
Put
on
on your
it.
big boy pants and get ready to listen to some.
Right? If you don't like it, go on.
Yeah, listen to some real talk right now.
I'll do another rant of mine.
No, that's fine.
Anyway, so yeah, body fat, comfortable.
And I know that, like, at least for me, I put a post on Instagram how I take like a minute. Sometimes I'm sitting there for like 5 minutes before I even step on the scale.
Oh.
I've been seeing progress. Like I'm down 12 pounds already
Oh, cool. Congratulations.
in the past 6 weeks since I started. And that's
2 pounds
implementing.
a week. That's
Yeah.
good.
My aim was 1. I don't want to drop too fast, but
Yeah.
then I'm a big boy, so I'm going to drop some heavy weight in the beginning.
Yeah.
But what's that like for you? I mean, are there times
Stepping
when
on
you
the
just
scale?
don't want to step on the scale at all because you
Yeah.
don't want to see that
Fuck
number?
Yeah. Every time. No, well, I'll weigh myself like every 3 days.
Oh, okay.
About. So I don't weigh myself every day. I weigh myself every 3 days or so, and make sure I'm butt naked. Make sure I peed and pooped already, and I'm just like, all right, let's do this.
Yeah.
Usually, honestly, I don't want to sound like a dick or anything, but not really, because I know I've been sticking to my shit. I know I've been doing really well with my cardio. My diet's been on point,
Yeah.
and I think, if you're not doing 100%, maybe you got to worry about it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't like weighing myself though, especially when it comes to that awkward time of the month. Like, because
Yeah.
I always retain a lot more with that too. So if I know that's coming up, I won't even weigh myself for like a full week, because that'll just make me sad. You know?
Do you also implement like pulling tape measurements as well at the same time, or is
I
it
don't-
just the scale?
I don't tape measure. I do the InBody.
Oh,
I
okay.
InBody a lot, and I base a lot of my life around that.
And if you can explain to people out there what InBody is.
So InBody essentially, it's a really, really expensive, really nice, I guess, way to measure your body fat. And it's
Yeah.
a really good scale. It's like you step on it, you got to hold these little handles. It reads your body fat, your muscle mass, like your water weight. It shows imbalances, which is really nice because I always thought I was lower body dominant.
Yeah.
Apparently I'm not. Apparently I'm way upper body dominant, which blew my mind.
Well, I
But
mean, you know, the lats and the shoulders and everything like
I
that.
didn't know that. And well, my trunk, because it does your trunk,
Yeah.
which is like your hips to your shoulders, you know, then your upper body, so like, you know, your
Yeah.
arms and stuff, and then your legs. But totally thought I was lower body dominant. Not at all.
Wow.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
if you've seen me, I've got big legs, so I was like, oh, shit. And it's actually a pretty gnarly imbalance. It's a lot. Working
And
on it. Gonna start doing legs 3 times a week.
And with that working legs, like the quads definitely coming in. I think they've always been there, but
Thank you.
for anybody out there like that's not into fitness that wants to do legs, I mean, what's the feeling? I know for men it's different, but for women, when you see those quads popping, as opposed to just a when you were like non-athletic, like what was that like when you first were like, damn, like I got some muscles?
Holy shit, that's exciting. Usually, that's it. Holy shit, that's exciting. Oh my god, look it. A lot of oh my god, look it's. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Lots of those.
Yeah,
No, it's just really cool, you know, to see all the hours and hard work I put into, you know, building my body, seeing what I got,
yeah,
which is nice, you know. Also, you know, shows me what I need to work on. Not so nice,
yeah.
but
And you mentioned how Sofina, she's pretty much like your motivator. What else motivates you during those
she's my wingman.
really tough times?
Think about my son a lot.
Yeah.
I know it sounds weird, but sometimes, and this is gonna sound really ridiculous, sorry for all the parents out there, it's kind of fucked up, but I put myself in a really dark spot,
Yeah,
like thinking my son's in danger or something, like I think the movie It and shit,
yeah. Oh, dang.
and then, yeah,
That movie scares me still.
yeah, I get
The
real
original,
dark.
the new one, not so much.
Yeah,
But
the original. But, you know, I just start thinking of that stuff. I just start hearing my son's, like him cheering me on. I know
Yeah.
it sounds weird, but yeah, that, and then, so my mom's always like, you should do it to all the people that are haters, but I don't even think about them.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, no, just my son, and pretty much, yeah.
and that was definitely a major motivator for me. I think that was like a breaking point. And my wife and I, we were talking, and it's like, yeah, you should probably just get back into the gym because I was feeling really low and just really unhappy.
Yeah.
And she noticed when I was coming back from like a lot of the video shoots that I would do with people, that was like this more of a heightened like,
Happiness?
yeah, like I
Oh.
was back to doing what I had loved doing.
Uh-huh.
And I think of my son too, and wanted to be able to run with him
Yeah.
and play, because his energy level, as far as I know, is unlimited.
Yeah,
like,
it's, yeah.
like it just
Absolutely.
never runs out.
Absolutely, it's crazy. Mine too, though. I don't know if it's a boy thing or what, but my son is constant, which
Yeah.
was one of the reasons why I started working out though in the first place. You know, I used to be really big after having him.
Yeah,
You know, I was over 200 pounds or whatever, and he started walking really early, and it was terrifying. So I had to kind of get my shit together. A lot of my
Yeah.
son's mortality was on the line. I felt like, you know, things you got to do for your kids, which it kind of worked out because, you know, he still can totally beat me in a short sprint. Real shit. He totally can. But in a mile, I could probably take him.
yeah.
I don't know, though. I don't even know what my mile time is. I like to
It's crazy how quick they can be.
They're fast. And
Yeah.
I think his legs are so short. So there's like,
Like a mini Kid Flash or
it's
something like that.
crazy. Yeah, and then he'll do his arms behind him.
Oh, gee.
So, yeah.
Maximum aerodynamics.
Yeah, yes, exactly. He was so aerodynamic.
Oh, man.
That's funny.
But how has how's your workout evolved? You said you've been doing this for like 12 weeks so far. How has it evolved from week 1 to now? Like, has
Week
the
one,
weight-
I tried to, you guys want to hear some funny shit? So my coach at the time was like, okay, so you got to start doing more reps, you know, like 20, 18, 16. And I was like, bet, I could do that, you know, for squats, because my max was like 275 at the time.
yeah.
So I'm like, fuck it, 135 for 20, baby weight. Wrong, so wrong. I got like 14 in. It was terrible. I was like,
Oh,
that's
wow.
it? That's all I could do out of the 20? So, real shit, the first week I got ego checked hard. And I kind of tailored it around that.
Wow.
Second week, I knocked it down immediately. No, I've just been trying to stay consistent with my reps. I need high reps right now.
Yeah.
But there are days, obviously, I'm still doing some heavy weight training because I don't want to completely lose my strength, which is nice. I can still deadlift 255. I can still squat. I actually haven't tried 225 because I'm kind of scared,
Yeah.
which is good, I guess. If you're scared of the weight, you respect it.
Yeah. No, that's true. Anybody who's not is well on their way to injuring themselves.
One-way ticket to Snap City.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and my bench has actually gone up a little bit, which is nice.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I don't know how. Oh,
Maybe just being upper body dominant?
that's kind of what I was thinking. Or I was going to make a steroid reference because apparently, I don't know if you knew.
I guess. Wow. Are we talking Dynaball here? Are we talking
I
like...
didn't even know what that was, dude. When homie was like, how much test do you want? I was like, what the fuck? I already have a prominent, like, chin. Don't make me feel bad about it. It was so awkward. I never know how to handle those, like...
That's what I could never really understand. It's like when a person sees your image, say on Instagram, there's no point of reference as to what your real size is.
I'm a
But when they
lot
see
smaller in
you-
real life, guys.
Yeah, when they see you in person, like,
Can you tell him?
yeah, I mean, this girl's jacked like Arnold
Oh,
Schwarzenegger
shut
right now.
up. No, I'm really small, though. I'm like 5'3". Everyone thinks I'm like... I see being real at Target. I
Yeah,
saw,
everybody looks huge in photos. And when you see him in person, it's
how
like,
big do I
nah.
look in photos? Do I look bigger
Well-
than 5'3"?
No. Like when you're standing next to Sofina, yeah, you look small.
Well, she's not that much. She's like an inch taller than me. We're both small.
I don't know. Maybe it's that top bun you got going on makes it look even taller. She's doing that for the height.
Yeah. Well, that's why. Yeah, I do that sometimes too.
So wow, making gains still and
Barely.
maintaining strength.
Yeah, which is nice, but taking off my jacket.
So week 12 then, how
Yeah,
much
so-
has it changed? Has your cardio had to increase or has it declined or?
Okay, yeah, I fucked up for a little bit. There was like not a month, probably like 2 or 3 weeks where I was doing like split cardio or like triples,
Yeah.
like 30 in the morning, 30 in the afternoon, and 30 at night.
Whoa.
Yeah. My coach was like, easy killer.
I mean, it's better than an hour and a half straight, but
It just, it at the time wasn't a good, because I was burning too much fat. I needed to save
Yeah.
that energy for now. Which I'm wondering how much I fucked myself on that one, but we'll see. Doing okay so far. Right? Oh,
yeah,
it's not
I'd
too-
say.
Yeah, I'd
I'm,
say.
I'll tell you though, doing this podcast on cardio, it's not as easy as I thought it was.
I was wondering what you were thinking. I was like, I'll do it, dude. I'll do it. Because
Yeah.
I'm up for a challenge. It worked for me a little bit, because look at I'm sweaty as shit.
I know, I'm drenched right now, so walking and talking. Sofina over there, she's here, but she's not on a mic.
She's all
But
stoked that
it's
she's like, fuck that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got to get my cardio on.
It's like, oh, next time I'll bring an extra mic and we'll get her talking too.
She's talking with her eyes.
Next time maybe
She's the
we'll
best.
yeah, maybe we'll live stream so
Ah.
everybody can see you guys too.
Well, you know, if there's me, you know that she's right there next to me.
Yeah.
Or vice versa. We're always like making ugly faces. She's the grunter.
The grunter, eh? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, some people they're like that in the gym. I know that. Well, I put my music up, but sometimes I can hear those that are like overexerters.
I'll do that sometimes in any gym. We got to establish dominance, man. Just start grunting and throwing shit, dude.
So then, between you and Sofina, who is your workout partner? Who is the alpha?
Are you alpha? Who's alpha, me or you? Both alpha. We're both alpha. I think it depends on the day.
Okay.
When it comes to chest, her. Squats, probably me. Deadlifting, her.
So in this wolf pack, you got two alphas that roll together then.
Yeah, because
Okay.
we're really good. There's been no like. We both, yeah. And the cool thing is like we've been training for over a year together now, or a year and some change now, and
Yeah.
we're both on really good. Like we can read each other's body language really well. We don't need to talk.
Yeah.
We can do just like head nods, or yeah, no real shit. Like seriously, like
Like
head
you're
nod.
seriously
And we
grunting
know
like,
where we're going. Like
wait,
like I know her body cues when she needs a spot, and same
Yeah.
thing with me. Like I don't have to say anything, and she'll like, whatever we're doing. So
So
It's
then what
nice.
is your take on that then? I mean, right now I'm working out solo. I had a gym partner before, and I think it's really good to have somebody there because not only are they a break in between the sets, but when you get on that level,
yeah,
then yeah, the talking is really at a minimum and it's about
Yeah.
going in and doing the work.
yeah. Well, I mean, there's some times where You know, I just cry a lot to her. But I'm going to be honest, dude. She's actually my first training partner I've ever had.
So for people listening, we are on week 12, Alyssa right now. So it's an emotional apple pie holder.
Lots of tears.
I see her when she walks in the gym and I cry a little bit.
I know, right? I'm trying to just keep my head down, like nobody look at me. Actually, I never had a solid training partner before her.
Yeah.
And I was pretty against like training with other people because I am such a social person.
Yeah.
I'll just fucking talk all goddamn day, like real shit. I'll just be like about the most ridiculous things that are not relevant to anything. And so I never really wanted a training partner because it was a distraction, you know? Well, I thought it was.
Yeah.
But
And it can be. It can be for some people out there.
Yeah.
There are some people that they don't break from that and they're checking their phone or they're just always on something other than the task at hand.
I think I'm more sociable by myself than I am with her. Thinking about it. Now that we're talking about it,
Yeah.
yeah. I guess that makes sense though.
Yeah, a little bit.
Huh. Weird. Sorry.
Well,
I don't know.
You guys
I
are
like it.
focusing on what you're doing, so.
I think she's great. I'll keep her around.
And definitely when it comes to finding that person who not only is your workout partner, but who's also motivating you and is also going in the same direction.
Yeah.
I think that's a really important thing.
Yeah, you gotta find someone that exactly.
Not somebody who's there and is like, I'm gonna skip today or
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to McDonald's. Do you want to go? That
Yeah.
can kind of bring you down
No.
and negate a lot of the hard work that you're putting in.
Oh yeah. And that's one of the reasons why I had two of those prior to her.
Yeah.
I had a dude training partner, and a female training partner, and she would always make excuses why she couldn't be here on time. And I'm like, fuck you, dude. You're wasting my time. 6 months of wasting my time.
Yeah.
And then I get all butthurt thinking how much further I would be right now if it wasn't for your lame.
Yeah.
You know, I get ridiculous, but
Well, for not many people might know Sofina, but she definitely is a beast in the gym, and really has been on the straight and narrow towards progression.
yeah,
And
she's great.
yeah,
I'm really excited for her. Just
so
to see
to have a partner like that is definitely a
the best.
win-win.
Yeah. Well, it's great because she doesn't It's not that she doesn't tolerate my bullshit because I'm a really shitty person, but she'll you know, get it together, Alyssa. Pull your head out of your ass. Let's go. This
Yeah.
is fine. It's just great because she's that positive. You know, I know it sounds weird, but she's way more positive than me.
Yeah.
Crazy, I know, because I'm just a positive butterfly. But
Well, sometimes that weight can get hard. I know that for deadlifts,
yeah,
getting mentally right,
yeah.
it can be difficult. And how is it in the gym when you have to do something like a heavy lift? Well, I mean, you guys are cutting right now, but if you can remember back to the days of hardcore training, I know that for me, when I was getting up there to the 500-pound club, it was commercials on Pandora would piss me off.
Oh yeah.
People looking
Oh yeah.
I'd have to not look in the mirror.
I've yelled at people before.
Yeah, it's those little things.
Yeah.
I'm about to pull some weight,
See,
and I can't have these distractions.
See, that's me and you. I can't fuck with that. She's great at cutting it out completely.
Yeah.
And that's something I get so pissed off and I just start freaking out on people. And she goes, yeah.
You're like, don't look at me.
Don't look at me right now. Go fuck yourself. Seriously, turn around and go. Yeah, I don't like it, dude. I don't really do. I need blinders sometimes because
Yeah.
I get distracted real easy. It's
Yeah,
hard.
it really is. I mean, I was talking to one of my coworkers about how when I would pull 500 and I was trying to make progress, and even putting a 2.5-pound plate on the bar
Makes
was a ton of bricks.
Yeah.
That I would look back at some of the videos, and it's though I had my headphones in, the gym would get quiet.
Yeah.
Or people, I'd see them looking in the mirror,
Yeah.
thinking to myself, man, I was really trying to focus. I would put my hood over my head.
Yeah.
All those things are hardcore distractions.
Yeah.
So to then be at a powerlifting meet, I don't really know if I can hang. Because that's some serious weight and you really have to be able to cut all that out.
Yeah. I don't know. Impressive people, though, I tell you. If you can, you're one of those impressive people. I can't. I lose my shit.
So
Working on it.
finding that focus in the gym is kind of hard for you then?
Yeah. Well, I mean, with deadlifting, yesterday, I'd have her in my face yelling at me. And that's not really her style. It's my style. But unless dude, I need some fucking motivation, so you gotta yell at my ass. So she would literally like,
Yeah, I don't know
I'd
if I
rather
could do that.
her in my fucking face than some random ass dude that I don't even know.
Yeah.
Like just staring at my asshole. I get pissed. Seriously.
It's like, okay, staring at the ass, fine. Asshole, now we're getting really specific.
Whatever. Tomato, potato, you know what I mean? That's what I feel like. I'm like, burn a hole for my pants, guys. What are y'all doing here?
Yeah, I can't say that's the same. Like, maybe the guys aren't looking at my cake, but it's like, so I don't know what that distraction's like, but how is that? Like, just a general, trying to get your workout in and then having just these lurking eyes.
I get pissed. She, again, huge difference between her and I. She's really good at cutting out the distractions, like
Yeah.
out of sight, out of mind, out of sight, out of mind. And I just get irritated because half the time these dudes, like, they know us, you know,
Yeah.
they know who we are, they know we're here every day. And it's like, you guys look at me like I'm a piece of meat.
Yeah.
It's not okay. Like, this is my house. I shouldn't be uncomfortable in my house. I shouldn't go home and question, like, man, I should have worn baggier pants. That's why that guy wouldn't have stared at me like that.
Yeah.
Like, that sucks. And there's been so many times where I've done that.
You can't deadlift in baggy pants for anybody out there listening. You can't.
Word, you can't squat
can't.
in baggy pants.
Yeah. Like, I feel like I need to wear Daisy Dukes.
Yeah,
when
or
I
like
deadlift.
lunges or
Like,
something, you know, when I'm trying to do lunges
Yeah.
and like baggy sweats.
Yeah, it's just too difficult.
And again, it's something I need to work on because it's kind of the nature of the beast, you know, but at
Yeah.
the same time, where's that fucking respect? You don't see me, I fucking the shit out of you.
Yeah.
You know, I know how a mirror works. Y'all need to learn how a mirror works. And the thing is, there's a time, like, there's a respectful way to do it.
Yeah.
Because I've seen some dudes in here where I'm like, hi, like, what? You know what's going on? Like, in a try to be a respectful way. Because you can always admire,
Yeah.
you know, someone's physique in a respectful manner. But if you're just going to, like, nah, dog, stop what you're doing, keep your mouth open, and literally follow us where we're going.
Yeah,
That's not
I don't know
okay.
about that.
That's
Yeah.
happened to us quite a few times. And it's like, guys, come on. Get it together. Y'all suck.
And do you think that it might have to do, like, clearly men are always driven towards women, but with the semi-hypersexualizing of women in fitness via Instagram and stuff like that?
Totally. Well, there's chicks out there, I'm not going to say any names, but there's females out here at the gym wearing their little sports bras with their titties hanging out and their shorts, and they're doing like, you know, like stiff leg deadlifts or trying to with their little 20 pounds or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, and those are the chicks that give us bad stigma also. You know, we don't wear clothes that are like super provocative. You're not going to see us,
Yeah.
you know, dressed like that. And it's just like,
Because
y'all
I think
going to
you
do that,
have...
go to the park.
Yeah.
Because
And I
you're
think
giving
you...
everyone else bad names.
I think you definitely have those that they might be fishing for likes or doing it for the gram.
Yeah, hell yeah.
But then you have that other culture of women and men too, who are in here to make progress, to make their gains and do work. Like, this is more like a hobby / job.
Yeah.
It's not just a, I don't know, like a place to be
Yeah.
to be looking
Gallivanting
for.
and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get irritated with those. Like, if you're working out, you're looking good, that's cool, but put a shirt on, man.
Yeah.
I just don't really think it's necessary. But then again, it may be like, you know, I'm sure there's gonna be people like, oh, Alyssa, you're just a hater, like you're a low-key hater, you know, but
And then on that,
I don't think
because
so.
there's distractions out there, and then you have, you know, prying, or not prying, but, you know, like wandering eyes. You do have the home cardio setup. Do you think
Yeah.
you would ever have like a home deadlift or home squat
I'd
setup?
be sick if I could one day. Well, so I love my home cardio, it's nice, but reason why I'm here, why I make myself come here and my clients, I make them come here,
Yeah.
even if they say they have home cardio. You don't really push yourself as hard as you should when you're at home, let's be real.
I agree. I have the home gym setup,
Yeah.
and it's not the same.
It's not the same. I mean, it's nice and, you know, when you need that extra 20 minutes, you know, real quick. But you really can't count your calories. Well, mine, I can't. Mine's old, so.
Yeah.
But that's the main thing. Accountability. You know, I'm not going to drive here 20 minutes to only hang out 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I'll make it worth my time. 40, you know, minimum. But that's how I feel about things right now. We only have good days. Right?
I can agree with that. So again,
And then her, and she's just so great every day, every day. Every morning, fuck today. And she's like, every day's good. And I'm like, I hate everybody. And she's like, no, it's great.
I forget
True.
these things stop at 30 minutes.
Almost done, huh? You good? 3 more minutes? Okay, 3 more minutes.
3 more minutes?
You wanna do 45?
Well, I did 20.
Yeah, I did the 22. I'm on 30.
Minutes to be 35, so let's go to 40.
All right,
Then we get to 8 more minutes.
8 more minutes.
8 more minutes?
8
All right.
laps.
So
Didn't die today.
we've been on the stairs now for, well, me at least
32 minutes.
Yeah, 32 minutes. It's definitely a grind trying to talk this out and keep it going.
I'm so sweaty.
This is the first, might be the last, I'm not sure. We'll see. But it's tough. I've tried a couple of in-car podcasts,
Yeah.
but the road noise is just too loud. I've done a meetup podcast where I talk with a gentleman in like a restaurant style, and that was okay. You get some like ambient sound in the
Cool.
background, but what do you want to leave people on? You're 12 weeks in a pretty serious cut. What kind of tips or positive, like, let's end on a positive note.
We only have
Okay.
good days. Just keep your head up, guys. There's a light at the end of the tunnel.
All right,
That's
and
all I
that is Apple Pie Holder. I want to thank you again for being a part of this
Thank you.
fitness podcast.
That was fun.
And for you guys out there listening, thank you for taking the time out of your day to listen to this podcast, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. See ya.